Can you hear me properly, online students? Once again, this is testing. You have changed
Yes, sir,
machine
you're
of.
audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Are you able to see my side screen?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, sir.
So let's start our second session on routing. So yesterday we have discussed about. Yesterday we have discussed about difference between routing and switching. Still, we will continue. What is difference between routing and switching? Then I will move to routing today. So most probably we will finish this topic. So this was the topology that we have discussed. It's a linear topology. It is having two switches, one router and two computers. Why can't you come back? All of you, because I have to move. This is the upper one. Upper one diagram is a switch. Lower one diagram is a router. Okay. We discuss detail what is difference between switch and routers from port point of view. So we can replace this packet research switch with real switch. We can have a real routers over here that's available in our campus. In laboratory 717A, you can see those lab switches and routers. And we have started to discuss this as well. I already discussed in the second lecture or third lecture of this course. And this is graphics area, OS area, and user area. And this is NIC card, which receives ones and zeros. NIC card receives electrical signals. It is converted to ones and zeros. It is stored into buffer. From buffer, it will be placed into RAM. RAM, it will be first placed in the user area. Once it is copied from buffer of this NIC card user area, it will trigger one function which is part of kernel. Practical number 7. Kernel, it will call TCP/IP protocol stack, and in TCP/IP protocol stack, as it is receiving functionality, so it will first trigger receive underscore PHY data, and data is nothing but this ones and zeros. So this data will be copied from user area to OS area. So there will be three copy. There will be three copy, and there are three different places. One is NIC card, second one is user area, and third one is physical receive physical functions in kernel area. And then we have discussed about this TCP/IP, and we were at this point of time at last lecture. This receive Ethernet, receive physical layer, and we started to discuss with two students, Samarth and Samal. Samarth and Samal. Samarth was working at router PC, and Samal is working at switch, and TI is working at routers. So we started to discuss, can the core of Ethernet layer, SAN Ethernet layer, can we copy all these three? Can they copy? Will it work? Will it work? No, it will not work. The answer is no. Then we have started to discuss what are the functionality of the SAN ETH. Okay, the SAN ETH, what it does? What are the functionality of this ETH? SAN ETH, it has to prepare header. Header is having two fields, source MAC address and destination MAC address. Source MAC address, it calls API into this PC0. From API, it will get the source MAC address. But to get the destination MAC address, what it does? Sorry, there has to be if function, net ID of sender IP, not equal to net ID of destination IP. This is source IP, destination IP. Then local IP equal to gateway, and find MAC of local IP. Okay, so gateway IP we are transferring into LIP variable, and LIP is nothing. LIP it searches into ARP table, that is available into this PC0, and from ARP table it will get MAC address. It will get destination MAC address. Else local IP equal to destination IP. That was the case in my machine. My remote desktop was not working. Why? Local IPs are not matching. The IP of this machine was 192 and my machine is 172. So it was contacting to gateway, but gateway doesn't have idea where is 172. And gateway is also different. 192 of this machine, gateway is 172.16.0.1. Even gateway was not configured in my machine over here. Gateway was not configured. That's why PC does not reply. Because PC does not have idea where to contact. So we must have to provide gateway along with the IP address if you want to pass off internet or if you want to send your data to next or neighbor network. That is mandatory. Without gateway, you cannot communicate to other networks. If you have provided gateway, you can contact to other network. Otherwise, your communication will stay up to your limited network. Is it clear? Okay. So if we want that student will not access internet in during practical examinations, what we must to do? No change of, we remove the gateway. Simple. Or we replace the gateway or the traffic towards gateway, we will restrict those traffic. Traffic towards gateway, we can restrict those traffic. That's it. We are not going to change anything in this machine. What we are going to change? At central level, we are going to change if any request from computer department student comes, any request from computer department computers comes, then deny. Your traffic will be blocked over there. You are not able to part of internet. Or overnight change whole IP address from 172 IP address range to 192 or whatsoever. You are not able to access internet, although you have a client and no need to configure it server side. Is it clear? So there are ample solutions that we can restrict or we can do that. And we did as well in the past 2007 and 2008. We did that. And we put Linux machine at each and every lab. Linux machine at each and every lab. Why the Linux machine? Because Linux machine can become a router. Can become router very easy. And there are lots of facility available in Linux machine. So let's continue. So over here, this is the functionality of this PC. Can I replace over here? Can I copy and paste the same functionality over here? I'm not talking, I'm talking right now, standard machine and this router machine. Yes, it is possible. Can I copy the code of receive Ethernet over here? Copy and paste. Is it possible? If I can copy sender, can I copy receive Ethernet over here? Yes, it is possible. Look at the beauty over here. Which works at layer 2. The layer 2 functionality will get changed. So we cannot copy the functionality the code of computer and code of the routers over here because it has to do a spatial functionality. It has to do. That's why switch works at layer 2. Minimum functionality works with some spatial functionality. Minimum functionality additional to some spatial functionality. Same way routers. Router works at which layer? Layer 3. Okay. So over here, can I copy this can I copy this code of this computer, which is I have ported over here? Can I copy and paste over here? Not possible. Why? Spatial functionality is missing. Is it clear? Spatial functionality is missing. Third, all switches and routers are having receive application layer and send application layer. Can I copy this code? This is 0 over here, or can I copy this code reverse? Can I copy code of the switch and router into this PC? No, that is reverse case because this is having a minimum functionality and this is having additional or spatial functionality. Is it clear? That's a reverse. Okay. So that's the meaning of, that is exact meaning of why does switch work at layer 2. If it work at layer 2, then there has to be some spatial functionality or spatial features it has to do. So the developer has to develop a code which implements those spatial functionality. Is it clear? Any question over here? No question? Okay. So now let's talk about very much detail one by one step. This is final stage that will open your eyes for knowledge with respect to all those layers. This is a computer and this computer opens a browser and I'm writing gmail.com in the URL feed of this browser. What happens? Now you have to respond me. Yes. Router को request भेजेगा नहीं, directly नहीं भेजेगा. Yes. Next. Sorry. These two transfer. You are jumping into directly switch and routers. I need some practical aspects. There are connections that are but no. Any other answer? What must be the first
First
step?
DNS server will.
Yes, first DNS server will be contacted. Okay, first DNS server will be contacted, but there has to be some local DNS on this machine. There has to be some table. There has to be some table that is known as cache table, DNS cache. So that cache will map what? URL to IP address. So the application layer prevents its own header. For preparing header of application layer, you don't require any header or you don't require any DNS IP and any other stuff of networking. What you require, this data belongs to HTML 4 or 5. That's it. This data belongs to HTML 4 or 5. It also writes other information. This machine is Windows machine, version this point is. All other information will be kept into header. You getting? Server will come to know this is cell phone data or this is desktop machine data. What must be the orientation? That is decided by this is your header of application layer. Is it clear? So this HTML5, let's say this HTML5 is part of this header and this Windows operating system 11 and all the security patches I enable, or this operating system was fully updated last time, and it contains request give me first page of gmail.com. That is functionality given. This packet is prepared by, or this message is prepared by application layer. Is it? Are you able to understand? Now the same data sends to transport layer. Now transport layer, what it has to do? What are the fields of transport layer? Source port and destination port. Source port and destination port. So transport header will prepare source port and destination port, and it fills up all these information. Along with that, it has to identify whether it's a TCP or first it has to application layer has to suggest this is TCP data, or if camera is attached, then UDP data. If browser is attached or you are asking for some data, that is TCP data. So it has right now it will select TCP and it will prepare TCP header and it fills up all those data in TCP headers. Till so far there is no problem, and those data will be given to network layer. Network layers, what it requires. Network layer it adds its own header, and header, what are the fields of headers? Major, what are interstate headers? What are the interstate field of headers? Source IP and okay, where is destination IP? Where is destination IP? To look for the destination IP, is all those layers will pass this data. The gmail.com is a URL. Gmail.com is a URL. Along with the packet, it will also send this one variable that your URL is gmail.com. Is it clear? Okay, so gmail.com is a URL, and this network here, what it does, it contacts to local cache. The gmail.com, let's say 112.3.4.5 is found, then 112.3.4.5 that will be taken as a destination IP address, and it prepares header. Is it clear? But if it is not found, how? You must have to have IP address of DNS server. Yes, not router, not in router. In computers, you must have configured DNS. Okay, so let me tell you, let me show you this DNS configuration. This is the configuration of machines where I am working. Ethernet, change adapter options. If I look at this Ethernet, details, I will get 176.16.12.123 is IP address. Default gateway is 0.1. Also DNS is 0.1. Because we have configured our periphery router, which is available in main cell. which also acts as a gateway as well as it is having DNS server capability. This is known as cache on the server. DNS server is cache on the server. So it will keep those entry for certain duration of time, 3 hours or 4 hours. After 3 or 4 hours, it will recontact to again contact to DNS server to get those entries. Okay. So recently there was a problem of WhatsApp and Facebook, and that was because of DNS issue. That is because of DNS issue. The DNS entries are not getting updated. Server बदले गया, any entry update नहीं करती, and it took one whole night to get recovered, 4 to 5 hours. Okay, normally it takes 3 hours to 4 hours. Whenever there is a problem of DNS, it takes 3 to 4 hours to recover. Why the recover? Because those entries are copied and pasted into all the DNS servers of worlds or all machines. It takes time, 4 hours to 5 hours. Okay, certain countries, it gets resolved very soon, 1 hour, 2 hours. But last corner of country may get resolved after 3 or 4 hours. The time of resolving those issues, it depends on what time those DNS entries are updated. So that is a classical example which we have faced in last week. So this network layer will not do anything until unless it gets IP address. To get the IP address, it contacts to DNS server. To contact DNS server, it again prepares separate frame. Look at this. Now it's a service provided by network layer. Service provided by network layer. So it contacts to DNS server. It adds header of DNS request. DNS request, and it sends this. It want to send to this 172.16.0.1, which is local IP. This is my local IP. Both IPs are same, 172.16, 170.16. Net IDs are same. So it will directly send this frame to Ethernet. Ethernet, what it does? Source MAC and destination MAC. जो real packet तो नहीं मोकली. The packet which we want to send, still it is not sent because the DNS entry is not found right now. So this DNS packet will be prepared by network and it sends to Ethernet. Ethernet requires source IP and destination IP. Source MAC and destination MAC. Source MAC it will find from the one API, and destination MAC it will get from ARP table. ARP table. Are you getting? So in this case, ARP table will come into picture. It says that point 1 is having MAC address XYZ, and it destination MAC address it writes XYZ because it is already available. And then it sends to physical layer. Physical layer transmit signals. This is one point. You can assume this is 172.16.0.1, and this will reply. This will reply with IP address of gmail.com is nothing but 1.2.3.4. And once that packet is received at network layer, it writes 1.2.3.4 in cache of this computer, and this cache of computer will trigger this send network layer. Now your destination IP is available. Destination IP is 1.2.3.4. Is it clear? Now the header is prepared. Data is available. It sends to Ethernet layer. Ethernet layer, what it requires? What is it requires? Source MAC and source MAC it gets easily. What is the destination IP over here? 1.2.3.4, which is nothing but destination IP, which is nothing but IP address of Gmail server. Correct or not? Are you with me? Yes. So that destination IP is 1.2.3.4, but and their own IP is 172.16.56.1. So net ID, is it same? No. So what it does? Gateway IP address. Is it available into ARP table? MAC address of this 172.16.0.1. Is it available into ARP table? Yes, it is available. Like previous DNS वाला entry मारी थी ना, DNS वाला गया પછી એના પર એ વખતે available હતું તો આ available હશે જ ને. Then it is available. Then it uses destination MAC address as 172.16.0.1's MAC address, and it sends to physical layer. Physical layer will forward that packet to switch. Is it clear? Now switch, this physical layer receives that data. What it does, it converts into ones and zeros. and puts into RAM. Over here, what it does? Additional functionality. Header check કરશે. અહીંયા check કરશે કે destination IP address એને extract કરવાનું છે. Sorry, destination MAC address extract કરવાનું છે. It will extract destination MAC address. So the Ethernet layer will extract destination MAC address. Then what it does? Switching table ma check કરશે. It will search into a switching table. Give me the port number of this MAC address, which is of 172.16.0.1. Any MAC address is there? Yes. Then entry is available. Entry is available. It gets entry and easily forwards that same to same frame to out queue of same physical layer. There are two queues of associated with each and every these layers, in queue and so in queue data will be forwarded to out queue once the decision is made. And the frame again at physical layer, electrical signal, Manchester encoding methods, signals will be transferred and it will be sent to the router. Now router at physical layer, what it does? Converts those electrical signals into ones and zeros. It is given to receive Ethernet layer. Receive Ethernet layer will verify. Receive Ethernet layer will verify whether the destination MAC address belongs to me or not. This is new statement. The receive Ethernet layer will verify this destination MAC address belongs to me or not, somebody else. If somebody else, forward to network layer. Forward to network layer. Okay or not? No. 172.16.0.1. We are at here. We are at here. The MAC address of the router, the MAC address of that frame contains MAC address, destination MAC address of that frame contains MAC address of 172.16.0.1. Correct? So that IP address belongs to itself? Yes. Rago. Is it clear? Then it belongs to itself, then send it to the network layer, otherwise drop. Because the data is not of my interest. Data is not of my interest. So receiving Ethernet layer in case of computer and router will accept those data if destination MAC address belongs to themselves. Is it clear? Yes. Yeah, for example, you are trying to say about this topology scenario. Okay, this is a switch and this is computer. From this computer, we are intention is to send to this gateway. MAC address would be this is computer, this is switch, this is router, this is again router, this is switch, and this is computer. We want to send over here. So that frame contains destination MAC address of this. Destination MAC address of this interface. Once it is received this interface, means that data belongs to me. Okay, then it forwards to the network layer. The network layer, when it reaches network layer, network layer, what does it extract? Destination IP. Now destination IP is what? 1.2.3.4. Now IP address of these routers are 10.0.0.2 and 11.0.0.2. Is destination IP contains this IP address? No. So router decides I have to forward this route packet to next routers. Is it clear? So next router means it will serve. एक खबर करनी पड़ेगी कि हमारा क्या router ना forward करूँ. No Ethernet. Now it's a network layer. Network layer it is having also table. Which table? Routing table. Routing table માં લખેલું હશે કે ભાઈ તમારા 1.2.3.4 પર જવું હોય તો કયો પેકેટ લેવું, કયો રસ્તો લેવો, એ આ રસ્તો લેવો. Next gateway will be this IP address. Next gateway will be this IP address will be part of that, and then that will be forwarded to next router. Next router direct network, so it can send using Ethernet layer. No need of involvement of network layer. It sends using Ethernet layer. No need of involvement of network layer over here. Okay. So over here, if this is receiving Ethernet, if data belongs to itself, MAC address of frame belongs to itself, then it forwards to network layer. Now network layer contacts to routing table. Routing table, what does it contains? NAT ID and next hop. NAT ID and practical number 3 and practical number 6. Practical 3 and practical 6. If we have observed those routing table very well. Yes. So, have a minimum those with them. I'm taking minimum value. There is also there are 4 value. There are actually 4 fields. NAT ID, update mask, next hop, like gateway, and then cost. Value, but I'm taking right now minimum value. NAT ID and next hop. Okay. I'm right now we are not interested in to discuss about metric value cost. Cost carry આવે છે જ્યારે પેલું unicast routing સમજાય છે ત્યારે cost આવશે. Okay. So this is next ID, next NAT ID and next hop. એ બે વસ્તુ છે. તો NAT ID અને next hop માં network layer જોશે 1.2.3.4. NAT ID is 1.0.0.0. This is a NAT ID. So it searches into table. That's a table, the entry is found at 1.0.0.0. It's a directly connected network. Because we are talking about this PC only, this topology. Then it contacts to it prepares it updates header, or I'm using word. It updates header. It will not regenerate header. It will update header. What is updation? If you have observed, one of the field of network header is TTL value. Time to leave. It decrements by one, and it sends to Ethernet layer. Only one thing is it is carried out by send network. What it does? TTL value gets decremented by 1. Header is already available. It will not touch any other parameter of header, and it sends to Ethernet layer. Is it clear? Okay. Now Ethernet layer, what it does? What must be the code into Ethernet layer? A logic. Search MAC address of destination 1.2.3.4. It is found. Will it be available? If it is not available, it contacts to ARP. ARP will broadcast, and ARP reply will make available those MAC address. MAC address ARP table ma padi jase. Once the MAC address is available in ARP table, again Ethernet layer will be reinvoked, and then it will prepare header, destination MAC and source MAC. Source MAC ક્યાંથી લેશે? API. Destination MAC ARP table. Then it sends to physical layer to the switch. Switch receives at physical layer. Then Ethernet layer, what it does? Search into switching table. It is found. If data entry is found in switching table, if entry is found, send it to this outgoing port, and through outgoing port, it will be received over here. Okay. Now receiving side at computer or server. This is like a Gmail server. What it does? Receives electrical signals, convert into ones and zeros, send to Ethernet layer. Ethernet layer says, destination MAC address, is it equal to me? Yes. It removes that header, and it gives data to network layer. Now, Ethernet header remove kara the front side upar kayu header આવે? Ethernet header remove karu ones and zeros ni sequence છે. For example, this is ones and zeros, and this is up to Ethernet header. એટલે આટલી જે લાઈન છે, આટલા જે બીટ્સ છે, એ Ethernet header ના છે. હું આટલા remove કરું તો અહીંયાથી કયું header ચાલુ થશે? Network layer, very simple. So network layer will have their network layer in the front face. So it will diagnose their network. What is destination IP? It's a 1.2.3.4. It belongs to me. Yes, it belongs to me. Then it forwards to. અહીંયા શું decision લીધું હતું? 1.3.4.5. Does it belongs to itself? No. Contact to routing table. અહીંયા શું decision લીધું? Does it belong to me? Yes. Send to transport layer. Before sending transport layer, what it has to do? Remove the network header. Okay. Transport layer again verify whether it belongs to me or not, port number. Then if it belongs to itself, the port number exists in that machine. It removes header of transport layer, and data will be given to application layer. So application layer, what does it look? Application layer na શું available હશે? HTML5, Windows operating system. Version is 11, and this is last updated, last software OS updated date. And request, give me first page of gmail.com. This is a request message. So what the server has to do? Server has to reply into send app. So it searches into hard disk drive. The ultimately it searches into hard disk drive. Where is first page of gmail.com? There has to be some folders and directories. Your folders and directories already आपका chain है. This is configuration part. So it searches for first page of gmail.com. And once it is found, the data would be picked up from hard disk drive, and it will be created a packet. Packet will have a, this is reply, this is your reply. Then it gives given the transport layer. Transport layer prepares header, and it sends to network layer. Network layer prepares header, host IP, and source IP, its own IP, destination IP, ક્યાંથી રહેશે? અહીંયા જે હતા ને source and IP, source and destination IP, એ swap કરી લેશે. એટલે હવે શું થયું વાત કરીએ, હવે horizontal વાત કરીએ. Now this layer contacts to this layer. Now give me the IP, source IP and destination IP pair. So source IP destination IP pair અહીંયા આપી. Okay, swap કરી, લખી નાખી. Ethernet layer ને આપ્યું. Ethernet layer independently કામ કરશે. આ બે Ethernet layer વાત નહીં કરે. They will not talk to each other. Code is not available. Ethernet layer, what it says, I want to send to over here, which does not belong to my network. Contact to gateway. Gateway no MAC address આવશે. Then it writes gateway of MAC address in place of destination MAC address. It sends to physical layer. Physical layer transfer in terms of electrical signals received by switch. Reverse process. Contacts to switching table. Identify port. Forward on this port. Router. Receive reverse process. Ethernet layer. MAC address belongs to itself? Yes, it belongs to my MAC address. Then it forwards to router layer, network layer. Network layer. Sorry, this will be the scenario. Network layer, what it says? What is the destination IP? IP of this machine? Is it belong to me? No. Contact to routing table. Contact to routing table. Routing table. The entry is found that is available on the left side. Then again, network header, it updates network header. TTL value gets incremented by 1. Send Ethernet layer. Ethernet layer will do again same thing. It connects to ARP table. Connects to app table. The MAC address is found. Prepares header. Send to physical layer. Physical layer sends on these sides. The switch will receive data. Yes or no? The switch will receive data at physical layer, and then it receives at physical layer. Ethernet layer, what it does? Contact to switching table. Contact to switching table by extracting destination MAC address. If it is available, then forward on this port. Computer, what the computer does? Converts electrical signal into ones and zeros. Ethernet layer, MAC address belongs to me. Yes. I remove Ethernet header. Network header, IP address belongs to me. Yes. Remove the header. Transport layer, I requested give me first page of gmail.com. Is it the reply of same stream? Yes. Then application layer. Yes, this is HTML5 and so in front of users. Is it clear? This happens in microseconds. Everything happens in microseconds. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt? So there are two questions over here. I didn't touch till so far, but I was waiting for somebody question me. How does switch prepare this switching table? How does router prepares routing table? Initially, when you power on, what I was telling, that switching table and routing table both are available into RAM. Agree or not? Both are available in RAM. If you restart your machines, you restart your switch and router, what happens? Once it gets restarted, once it's booted, the switching table and routing table in switch and router respectively will be empty. So At initial stage, switching table and routing tables are empty. How to prepare entries into switching table and routing table. Hmm. Yes. Okay. This is time of break. After break, we will continue routing algorithm. Okay. Switching algorithms or switching, how does it prepare switching table? It is not part of the syllabus. Still, if I need out, we will go with this. But my concentration will be routing table. Thank you, online students. I will restart this meeting, or I will start recording of this meeting after a few minutes. After 5 to 10 minutes break of